Good morning, this is Clarkey here on Curtis Island with the Coastal Marine Ecosystems Research Centre, also known as CMERC. CMERC is a division of the Central Queensland University dedicated to finding practical solutions to problems faced by coastal communities. The centre is made up of hard-working researchers, but is also big on citizen science, enlisting the help of everyday science enthusiasts to help CMERC officers, CMERC researchers and traditional owners in the deliverance of projects. One such project is the protection, restoration and expansion of the vulnerable seagrass meadows that perform a number of important ecosystem services within Queensland estuaries.
Today I'm here with a group of the rangers. They're doing a couple of things. They're doing a Seagrass Sea Watch survey, which they've been trained to do, and they do those over a number of banks in the area here. And I'm also with one of the female rangers who's currently doing her PhD with CQU on seagrass seeds.
Our main tasks involve water quality sampling, which we do for 15 sites currently, and we'll be going up to around 18, up along from Gladstone through to up past Bundy near Harvey Bay. So that's our main task, and we're also working on a lot of native nursery things at work at the moment as well.
Seagrasses have been seeing a rapid decline in recent years due to increased urbanisation along the coast, causing a domino effect of problems. Seagrasses provide shelter and a food source for a number of vulnerable wildlife, including dugongs, green sea turtles, fish and shorebirds. They help to trap pollutants and prevent erosion. They are excellent carbon sinks, meaning they help to store carbon and prevent the emission of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. However, since the seagrasses have been decreasing, we have seen a local increase in wildlife losses, erosion into the Great Barrier Reef, and the emissions of CO2.
The research being conducted is for regeneration of the seagrass beds in the PCCC region, which is particularly important to the rangers and the traditional owners of the area.
For Gadadjul, the water quality, we do that alongside for the Office of Great Barrier Reef. So that water quality sampling is great for indicators of anything that may be going wrong in water systems. It gives us a quick insight to see if maybe things aren't going right. I'm also doing my PhD that is surrounding seagrass, and that's for conservation and restoration of meadows. And so that's very significant moving forward, hopefully for management and even commercialisation of growing seagrass in nurseries through seed, and how we can do large-scale restoration projects in the field.
The cultural significance of this ecosystem is huge because the seagrass maintains populations of turtles and dugongs, both of which are iconic species for the traditional owners. The seagrasses also act as massive nurseries for macroinvertebrates, a plethora of things. They're also excellent carbon sinks, and they're great stabilisers, so they actually protect a lot of the seabed bottoms in the areas that mangroves don't. Mangroves do the same thing, but in different areas.
Despite how important they are, these meadows are an extremely fragile ecosystem and need a perfect set of conditions in order to grow and thrive. A number of research endeavours and trials are underway to try and solve this issue. Volunteers are here on Curtis Island today to help CMERC in the collection of the precious seeds and flowers that will be taken back to the CMERC labs in order to try and find suitable locations to replant and relocate these seagrasses, helping them to not just survive, but thrive.
It's nice to get the community out here, it gets people involved, they get more understanding of why it's important. That's always a great thing because they can spread that knowledge on. And we're hoping that we can collect a lot of flowers out here today, which will give us a large amount of seed that not just me, but a lot of other students and researchers at the university can use that seed to run experiments and trial processes for how we can better run restoration.
Citizen science is an excellent way for everyone with a passion for science and conservation to get involved in projects just like this one. There are plenty more opportunities coming up, so keep an eye out for other ways that you can get involved in real solutions to real problems.